Yes,
Do you understand about that strategy? Do you know why, the purpose of doing Think, Pair, Share?
I think it's just to get another person's perspective.
Okay, and then, so that's, have you thought by yourself first? So that's what the think part is. You've got to think by yourself first.
Well, that's why we haven't written anything yet. We're still just brainstorming.
You're still thinking, and then you're working it as a pair.
Yeah.
Okay. So, all right. Why are you learning that now?
I honestly don't know.
Do you know?
I don't like to be filmed. Why are we learning about all these?
Don't do that.
I don't like to be filmed. Tatiana.
I really don't know why we're learning this now.
Well, you might not have been listening.
Stop filming me.
I'm filming the group.
Stop filming me.
Sorry, girls. It's about the actual activity too. So why are you doing this now?
Well, it's about diseases and all different kinds of diseases because we've been learning about developed and non-developed countries and why they're not developed and the causes and etc. And we're doing the diseases and then we're going to compare with Australia and a non-developed country to see where we're at.
Okay. And what's the purpose of the using of that strategy?
Think, pair and share.
Yeah.
It's to talk with another person and share what you already know and say if you don't know something the other person will tell you.
Okay. It's that old thing of two heads are better than one?
Yeah.
I think so too. Okay, thanks girls.
Can be passed on.
How are you guys going with your...
Hey, whoa! I didn't sign anything for this.
Oh, interesting. I would have thought that you would be thinking for yourself.
I'll sue you if you film me one more time.
I'll see you.
I knew that Carl had a bit of a... he was a bit embarrassed about being filmed, but I didn't think you were.
Yes, well, I didn't sign anything.
I think you might just be copying, and you have signed. Your dad signed.
He signed, that's not my signature. I'm 18 now.
Well, you better let Dad know.
He knows.
Yes, it could cause an infection, but it's very unusual for it to do that. But what would be the major causes of injuries, perhaps you could consider?
Accidents.
Accidents, yeah. So accidents could be a reason for injuries. Could they be self-inflicted? Could injuries be self-inflicted?
Yeah.
What do we mean by self-inflicted? Matt? Break down the word self, meaning you're doing it to yourself. Inflicted, inflicting something.
You're doing it, like causing it?
Causing it, yeah. So you're causing it to yourself. So what sort of harm can you cause to yourself? Self-inflicted injuries.
Like people that commit suicide or something?
Could be, yes. So that could be one of them. So they could be self-inflicted. They could be because of accidents. What happens with small children? How do they get injuries?
Experiment and stuff like that, just going
Yeah, from being curious. What do they do?
off couches or something.
Yes.
Yeah.
And what about teenagers? What could they have accidents and injuries from?
Drink driving. What's that word?
Taking what?
Alcohol.
Risk-taking behavior. So that's what I'm looking at, trying to find some common factors between injuries.
Yes, and I've also had
Risk-taking
unstable working environments. So
Or unsafe working environments.
Yes.
Yeah. Accidents in children. What is the most common cause of death in children? We've looked at data.
drowning.
Drowning. So it could be because of drowning.
Yes.
That can also be an example of injuries. It could be from not being supervised, so that becomes a common feature as well. Yeah? What about poisoning? How about children when we were little, we'd go into the cupboards that we were not meant to go into, you know, the one under the laundry sink perhaps, or the medicine cupboard, because they've told us not to do it. We are curious to go and find out, isn't it?
So
So
being
it can be
poisoned-
from immature behavior,
Immature.
Car accidents?
car accidents.
I thought we weren't supposed to be doing examples.
What if I got bit? Some of them there'll be a bit of overlap. What about if we get bit in the garden by something?
Bee sting.
Stings. And insect bites can also lead to injuries. That can lead to infections. That's true.
Yes, that's correct.
Okay, have we got 3 or 4 features for each of the disease groups?
We certainly do, Angela.
If